I will zoom out and just talk about, India, your perspective. I mean, the overall macro situation for India has become very optimistic, probably too optimistic and very rosy, and everyone is, I was actually in US last couple of weeks, and I think people are almost looking at India in awe that this is the next emerging superpower. Everything seems to be, it's very true to pinpoint what is wrong in India compared to, all other parts of the world. What is generally your take on that, that how much the euphoria is justified? How should one think about next 2 decades? And what are the pitfalls?
Well, there is reason to be optimistic, and I think all of them are valid reasons. But I think there are factors which I talked about, female participation of labor, right? Before China became prosperous, 96% of urban Chinese women were in the workforce. We have less than 10%. So, and literally 3-4 countries are behind us. Like Bangladesh is ahead of us, Pakistan is ahead of us. I think the point is that we don't look at this data, and therefore we are not acting on it. Number one. Number two, skilling. Degrees versus actual qualification. Distraction on time spent, right? Like if all of us are spending so many hours on social media and internet, what is the productivity impact of this? And data is so cheap, but what is the outcome of it? Are we doing this to learn, or are we doing this to watch reels? And that's the nuance of that. Then there is a thing which is about like entrepreneurship success of that. Like you have to create more and more capital coming in. Because see, it should not become a thing that everybody came and said, oh my God, this is not working out. But good news is, if you take a 10-15 year view, we will still do well and still become very, very big. Now, I think the ambition of the core society is going up, and we're extremely optimistic, which also helps. And sometimes it's the mood of everybody that drives the thing. And I mean, if you see, like even sportsmen, like some extraordinary teams create good outcome. Like if you see, like Morocco in the football thing, like it's just the belief of those group people, like not the pedigree that got them there. So I think sometimes it's just that drives extraordinary outcomes.
And some of the things, this whole topic of women participation in workforce, unfortunately, that's also not changing. It's one thing. Something is, So when something is declining, you cannot extrapolate, say, ki it will get fixed 10 years or 20 years from now. So that actually, I think I don't really understand, how to, if it's declining or even stagnant, stays like that for next 10 or 20 years, I really don't know what that means.
Most people don't understand the second order effect of, let's say there is a dual income household. It creates 8-10 jobs.
Right, correct.
But if a single income household, right, many of the tasks are done by somebody who's actually well educated, but choosing to do tasks that are not matching their qualification. And while it may be a good choice from their personal life, it may not be a great choice for the country's economic outcome. And these are all always conflict. I don't know what is right.
So fine. I mean, one is we should not make a value judgment that is fundamentally wrong, but it's peculiar. I think that's a fact, because most world is not like that, and most countries which have gone through phenomenal growth, they have equal participation. But who should do anything about this? Kiska problem hai?
I don't know. I wish I knew the answer, but at least we should know that ye problem hai.
It's too obvious, like staring us in the face. We see in all companies, you look at, just as you go up in levels, it's just percentages drop abysmally, and it's just right there in your face. So but I really don't know, like beyond who should do anything about this. Maybe we'll park it for another day.